Hello, I'm back. I am making another loaf of soap. Today I'm going to do Cranberry Pomegranate. Yeah, it smells really good. It's from Just Scent, and I'm going to do, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to kind of see how things go, but I've got a kind of like a magenta. I mixed Deep Rose from Be Scented with like a magenta-y color, and then I've got Fruit Punch Red from Crafter's Choice, and I've got some activated charcoal and titanium dioxide. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'll kind of like see how the batter is, and I'll go with whatever's going on with it. I've got all my oils in here. There's a couple of chunks in here of the cocoa butter that have not completely melted. So I think I'm gonna just run my stick blender through it. They're nice and soft. There's just, I'm doing a little more cocoa butter today than I typically do. Sometimes I don't use cocoa butter, sometimes I do. And today I decided to do a little bit more than I usually do. I've done more than this before too, so I just kind of, I like to mix it up and do different things. So I will hit it with my stick blender. You're seeing all my kale and clay and my colloidal oatmeal kind of coming up. Looks good to me. Lye water. And go ahead and strain it through. Oh, interesting. You know, I always say how I've got that that junk left over from the silk. Today, there's like none. And I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I typically use, I usually use aloe vera instead of water. Today I'm using regular distilled water. So I wonder if the aloe vera doesn't, it has something to do with the aloe vera, that it doesn't dissolve completely. Kind of interesting. It's like every single thing that you do when you soap makes different things happen. All right, it's emulsified. And I will stop and get my fragrance stirred in. Then we'll do our, I'm kind of wondering if this is going to move a little fast on me, because I've got cocoa butter, shea butter, I've got palm kernel flake in there. I have a lot of stuff that could, you know, make things go a little bit faster. And I have not used this fragrance before, so hopefully it will treat me well. It's kind of, it's very yellow actually. I shouldn't say it's kind of yellow. It's pretty yellow. You know, we'll see. Is what it is, right? Yeah, pretty yellow. It's like almost fluorescent yellow. It smells so good though. So, you know, sacrifices. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start pouring into my colors. Oh gosh, it's heavy. It's like really heavy. Oh, I think, oops, making a mess. I only want a little bit of black. I don't want a whole lot. Let's see, maybe a tiny bit more. Okay, and the rest I'm going to go ahead and put some titanium dioxide in and try to get it a little bit whiter. Expect things to be like perfectly white, but I like it a little bit whiter than that. The last batch of soap that I made, it was not nearly, it was so thin, and I hope this one's a little bit thicker than that, you know, I don't want it to be thick. Okay, I think that's probably going to be good enough. We'll do this one first. This is a little bit lighter. Mess, mess, mess. Do not like those messes. Alright, I had a couple air bubbles in there. Woo, that's pretty. Love that color. Isn't that gorgeous? Very pretty pink. And this one's going to be more of a burgundy. Ooh, very pretty color too. Looks like a burgundy wine, like a pretty red nail polish or something. Ooh, I like it a lot. And I think I'll rinse my stick blender off before I do my blender. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but. So, I'm going to do a little complaining. I worked all week. You know, today's Friday night, and it was a long week. It was a lot of stuff going on, and it was just a long week. It was a hard week. I was really looking forward to the weekend, and the company that I work for is not it's not a real big company, so we have on-call staff that works on the weekends and nights, and because we have to be available 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. But I work a normal shift. I work Monday through Friday. So like I said, I was really looking forward to my weekend because I'm tired. I had a long week, and I found out this afternoon. Well, and I guess I should have known because they did send out an email, but I thought somehow for some reason that they had gotten the shift fixed and worked out and I wasn't going to have to work. So I have to work tomorrow. I have to be, I'm back up on call and I have to work tomorrow morning to be up and ready to go at 7 a.m. So I'm so not looking forward to that. Alright, we got to get this moving. This is getting thickened up and I want to get to it. Let's get my mold, put the white in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my white in, most of it, and then I'm going to do a drop swirl with my black. And, well, maybe I'll just drop swirl with everything. I was thinking about just doing the black. No, I'll just drop swirl everything, I guess. So let's get to it. It's getting thick. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be much like a drop swirl. Actually, it's going to be more like a layer. That's okay. I'll do layers. And I'll do I'll run my hanger through it. That thing's really got thick on me. It's okay. Alrighty, so we'll go with the flow here, and I'm gonna throw my hanger tool down in here and see. Oh crap, this is too long. Well, never mind. What we'll do is I've got a spoon here and we'll stick that through. Alright. I'm good with that. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's, oh, I'll put that in there. Let's go ahead and get this laid in there. Anytime that I change my plan and do something that I wasn't planning on doing, almost always I like it and it's pretty and, you know, things turn out good. So it's kind of fun actually to have that layer of, you know, you not knowing what it's going to be like. Oh gosh, there's not much of this black. I don't even know if I should try to put it in there. Hurry up and decide. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I think I may do like a textured top. I'm not sure. Oh wow, that was nice and messy. And plop it in there and get it all over the place. That's okay. So tomorrow I was going to make soap and chill out, relax, and I probably will still do that once I'm done working, but I'm going to have to do some work first. Yep. That's life, right? As an adult. We never knew how good we had it when we were kids, right? Moan and complain and think our lives are horrible, and then become adults and wish we could go back to being kids. That's what I think anyways. I couldn't wait to get out of school. I remember like feeling like I just can't wait to be done with school and be an adult and be on my own. And then I remember not at all long after I got out of school, I was thinking, wow, I wish I could go back to school. And eventually I did, but it took me quite a while before I went back to college as an adult. Yeah. I did finally do it though, which I'm very happy to say and proud to say that I did do that. Almost did not make it through, but I did make it through. School as an adult, college is, it can be pretty challenging. Alright, so let's see. I have really... haven't done too many just like the texture type tops, but I guess I'll go ahead and try it tonight. I have done a couple. It's not like I've never done them before, but I don't feel like it's my best technique. I don't know how I feel about that little pieces of black here and there, but too late to turn back now, right? Kind of wish that white was showing through a little bit more. There we go. I don't want to be one of those people that doesn't know when to stop. But I think I'm in grave danger of being that person right now. Well, it's definitely interesting with that black. I don't want to mess with it anymore. I don't want to mess it up. Just clean up these sides a little bit. All right, I think I'm gonna call that good. So hopefully you can see that the way where I'm holding it right now. It's gonna look interesting in the morning, and well, tomorrow afternoon probably I'll be cutting it, and I'll bring you guys back when I do the cutting. See you then. Here we are, back for the cutting video. There's the top. Oh, yeah. It smells really, really good. And there's what the sides look like. This one is the one that thickened up pretty quickly. And I was going to do a drop swirl, but I wasn't able to because it got thick so quick. So then I just kind of layered it and then put my hanger. No, I used a wooden spoon. So we'll see. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. I worked all morning. Wasn't lucky enough not to get called in today. I did get called in. But I'm done now. So now I can do what I want to do, some soaping. I'm going to cut this, and then I'm probably going to make, thinking about doing pumpkin pie. We'll see. That one I don't know, you know, how it's going to behave, if it will behave good or badly. I really like this one. I'm really oh, that one's pretty. Yeah. Like I was saying last night, even when things don't turn out the way you want them to or you had planned, they still, for the most part, end up looking really pretty. So that's the good thing about, oh my gosh, that was close. It always amazes me how beautiful soap looks, and all the different swirls that are created by very, very simple techniques. I'm going to scoot this back a little bit. This is a tall and skinny bar, and I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but I've made my own molds out of foam board that I just cut it with a X-Acto knife and a box cutter, and then I glue it together with with hot glue, but I do have to reinforce it with tape because you know, if your batter is really thin, it will leak through the cracks. And hopefully at some point I would like to make some wooden molds. I just have to figure out what that entails, like what materials I need and things like that. So we'll see. I would love to have some really beautiful wooden molds. Make some nice sturdy molds that I don't have to worry about so much. Because the one thing I do worry about when I use those molds is that one time I had a batch of soap that volcanoed. It got very, very hot, and it busted the mold open. It went all over. I had it inside of my oven. It went everywhere, and I couldn't save it. I had to throw it away. I couldn't like rebatch it or anything, and that was a major bummer. That's when I started reinforcing them with the tape and kind of like checking on my loaves really regularly. I've had a couple of you know, cracked tops and things like that also. I'm really happy with the way this swirl turned out. Really happy with it. And I like that the bottom is kind of, you know, it's like white, and the white did turn out good. It was looking kind of yellow, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be, you know, how creamy it was going to be. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the color it turned out. Pretty. This would be a good soap for Valentine's Day. So pretty. I love how this line right here is so thin. It actually, in some of it, goes all the way around. But that's kind of interesting. Like in this bar, you can see it go, and then as it comes out, it comes down farther. The things that make me happy are simple. Simple, easy. But I think it's so pretty. It makes me happy. This will be our last full bar. Gorgeous. And then this is the end piece. I'm not sure if I'll cut this. I think I'll cut it into some samples. Just cut it in half. Ooh, pretty. Nice little, those are some good size little thick samples. Those are so pretty. All right, bring you back when I do my next batch.